Hey, I'm Morgan and today I'm here to bring you my January TBR. Before I hop into the TBR, I want to give a special little thank you shout out to Ben Sanders for featuring this old gal in one of his weekly installments of newbie shoutouts. So if you've come over here because of Ben's little reference, I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to have you all here. Thank you again very, very much, Ben. You are truly the bee's knees. Now, on to the TBR. This actually isn't my complete TBR as I'm taking part in the Winter Biannual Bibliothon this month, so my TBR for that readathon is going to be posted later on in the month, but here is my TBR aside from that. Aside from the Biannual Bibliothon, I have a pretty mild TBR here, but my readathon TBR is overly ambitious. The first two books I want to get to this month are obviously to finish my reread that I failed to complete in 2016, which are the last two books in the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, as well as Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, both by J.K. Rowling. I know I'm gonna love these, like it's literally my favorite series and it's the last two books, hoping I can just fly through these and just finish these off and just, you know, start 2017 on a high note. The next book I want to read is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, which is book 2 in the Lunar Chronicles series, which is a fairy tale retelling series with a sci-fi element thrown in that I'm a fan of. I just really want to complete this series. I really enjoy it. This one has, I believe, Red Riding Hood elements to it, which I'm pretty excited about. And the next book I plan on reading this month is The Sacred Lies of Minnow by Stephanie Oakes. I've never seen this talked about on BookTube before, so I'm pretty jazzed to get into it. Our main character is 17-year-old Minnow, and she is a member of the Kavinian cult, which is this cult, and there's a camp, and the leader is known only as the Prophet. And she tries to rebel and leave the cult, and they cut her hands off. After the camp is set aflame and the Prophet is found murdered, Minnow is taken in for questioning, so I'm really excited to read this and figure out her story. And the little like excerpt on the back gives me cold chills every single time I read it. I'm just gonna read it to you. It says, "He watches me a moment and I wonder if he can read in my expression that I will never tell him the truth. I'll give him a version of events, a half-truth, but I haven't told anyone what happened in those smoke-filled moments in January when I stood over the Prophet's body and watched him breathe his last ungodly breath, and I never will." Oh man, pretty excited to read this guy. So that was it. That's half of my January TBR. I plan on reading more because of the Biannual Bibliothon. I wanted to have my TBR be separate and two different things. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment what you're reading this month. I really want to know what everyone else is reading and planning on getting to this month, or what you're currently reading. As always, my name is Morgan. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and keep reading. Okay, bye!